Representation is something that the Black press has always been fighting for, especially right here in Chicago. In 1893, the World's Fair came to the city. It was supposed to show progress, innovation, and everyone got some kind of representation. Everyone but Black Americans. Frederick Douglass was technically the only Black person who had some sort of invite to be part of the World's Fair. Because Haiti was an independent Black nation, it was invited to participate. And Douglass had served as U.S. Minister to Haiti. The country pulled him in to represent it. And Douglass, being the great mind he was, used this as home base and then pulled in other Black thinkers to write a pamphlet to speak out against Black Americans not being included. At the time, it was a means of protest, a way to let your voice be heard. And because mobilizing and writing and editing was her superpower, he and his colleagues brought in Ida B. Wells, the famed anti-lynching crusader and journalist, to raise money and publish their 81-page booklet. The pamphlet argued that Black people are not only key inhabitants of the country, but that no celebration of innovation and progress could occur without those contributions. Black people were, quote, among the earliest settlers of this continent, landing at Jamestown, Virginia in 1619 in a slave ship before the Puritans who landed at Plymouth in 1620. They have contributed a large share to American prosperity and civilization. The labor of one half of this country has always been and is still being done by them. Wells wrote in her autobiography that 10,000 copies of the pamphlet were distributed. She sat at the Haitian Pavilion for months, passing it out to visitors from around the world. This place became a hub for Black Americans to speak. They were offered their own Negro Day, which Douglass used to further speak out against leaving Black people out, in a passionate speech that became legendary all on its own. And even with the pushback from authorities and the fight for representation, the World's Fair became the foundation for relationships that would change Black history, really American history as we know it.